Good morning! This week's episode of Coffee and Cabinets is a special road trip edition. Jillian, my fellow kitchen and bath designer, and myself are on our way to the Wood Pro Expo in Manheim, Pennsylvania. Stay tuned for some in-conference footage, along with some just fun road trip antics. Well, here we are in Manheim, Pennsylvania at the Wood Pro Expo. As you can see, we've got a lot of great vendors back here. So Jillian and myself are going to take a walk around and we're going to do a little exploring. So I have with me here on this episode our newest kitchen and bath designer, Jillian. This is actually her first ever trade show. So it's really exciting for me to get to come back to a trade show. I've never been to Wood Pro, and exciting for Jillian because this is her first. So Jillian, what are you excited to see back there? We haven't gone in yet, so we don't really know what to expect.
Well, there's a lot of vendors here, but I do see that they've got some demonstrations that they're going to be putting on, so I'm really eager to see that.
That'll be really cool. They do have a lot of CNC machines running back there, so you can see in real time how those machines will cut your cabinetry parts. There's some that are back there cutting sheet metal. There's a lot of different stuff to see. So,
get started.
Yeah, let's go. One of the most exciting stops for us here at Wood Pro Expo was this booth here from company New CNC. They were doing live demonstrations of their CNC machine, which will completely autonomously take an entire stack of plywood and cut all of the necessary components for cabinetry out of it. From this same company, New CNC, this is their edge banding machine, which will take all of the freshly cut components and polish off and finish the sides to hide that interior plywood and to give you a nice clean finished look. I am here at Wood Pro Expo in Manheim, Pennsylvania, and I'm here at the 2020 Maker booth with Francesca. So I'm just going to ask Francesca a few questions. 2020 is the program that I use on a daily basis for all of our design projects, and 2020 Maker is a nice tool that will connect my work to the manufacturing on the back end. So, Francesca, can you tell me a little bit about 2020 Maker?
Yeah, so thanks for having me. 2020 Maker is a new solution that we just recently launched. You mentioned that you were a design customer and you use 2020 Design, which is great.
Yeah.
We've always had software for the manufacturing space, but always for enterprise level companies. And so we saw a need for creating a software for smaller shops and cabinet makers, which is why we launched 2020 Maker. And so that software allows you to design and then go through to manufacturing in one single solution without having to redraw anything or switch from one software to the other.
That's really helpful. That'll help cut down on my time to get you your product sooner. So that's definitely helpful, especially with lead times the way they are right now.
Yeah, awesome.
So from the software standpoint, on your end of things, what do you feel puts 2020, whether it's Maker specifically or 2020 as a whole, what do you feel puts 2020 above the rest?
Yeah, so I definitely feel that what puts 2020 above the rest is the fact that we have end-to-end solutions. As our tagline says, from inspiration to installation, we help our customers make great spaces for life. So whether you're a retailer, a manufacturer, or a designer, we have a solution for you. And we really have been leaders in this industry from a software standpoint.
Yeah, I know I've used a lot of different programs, a lot of software, and 2020 has it all.
Awesome.
There's a lot left to be desired in other places, so I'm definitely happy with 2020 for sure. So kind of part of what we do with Coffee and Cabinets is bring my end of things to the consumer. So how do you feel that 2020 Maker will really benefit the end customer, the clients that I do the design work for?
Sure. So I feel like customers, what's really important to them is seeing exactly what they're going to be getting, right? And as a designer, when you're presenting these designs, you want them to understand what they're going to get. So I think that the fact that we produce super high quality rendering, photorealism, allows your customer to really see the finished product before even, moving forward with the project. So I think that helps them, be confident about what they're purchasing, and then it also helps the designers to make that sale.
I love that. I know I get a lot of customers that they're so focused on the visual, and I can visualize a lot of things, but it definitely helps to be able to show the project to the customer.
Seeing
definitely
it on paper helps versus imagining it in your head.
Oh yeah, exactly. So last, a little less about the program. What's been your favorite part about Wood Pro so far?
Oh, Wood Pro. I mean, I think it's great to connect with other, with with future customers, current customers like yourself, obviously seeing, you know, what's new in the industry and all of what the exhibitors are putting out. And, you know, we've done a couple of these shows, and, you know, and this year we did, this is our second one this year, and, you know, you're seeing some of the same faces, and it's just been a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's fun. Repeat's always nice, be able to catch up.
For sure.
Well, I will let you get back. I know there's a lot of people walking around, but I really appreciate you joining me for the episode.
Yeah, thank you.
And I hope you do enjoy it when we get it posted.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Before I end this week's episode, I just want to take a second to tell you about the ongoing promotion we have here at Ivo, where you can get free granite countertops with the purchase of cabinetry. Please stop down into the design studio to get more information from myself or our other designer, Jillian. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. So on this week's episode of Coffee and Cabinets, on our special road trip edition, we're locked out of the truck and stuck in the Chick-fil-A parking lot. Nice.